Students, we have Sahana Sarvanan with us. Sahana is from Bangalore and she's scoring 670 this year, 1634 rank. This was Sahana's first attempt and it has not been an easy journey for her. So Sahana, I was talking to you before this interview. Let me ask by asking you a few things. The journey from 10th to 11th, you were telling me you were class 1 in school in your 11th standard, but in your mock test you were scoring 50 marks in physics and 90 in chemistry. What was going on?
Just like that, sir. It's like I used to prepare for physics and chemistry the way I did for the 10th board exam. Just going through the formula, by hearting the formula and thinking that only such type of questions will come in the mock test. I used to do it that way. So there was no change in my preparation method between 10th and 11th. So that made my scores come down.
So two questions. When did this method change?
11th grade was completed, sir. During the vacation, I attempted a mock test paper based on only the 11th portion. And I could not get even a single question correct in physics and chemistry. So it was a huge realization. It was like a bucket of cold water poured on my face when I was sleeping. It was that scary because I realized I had wasted one whole year and I had to do something to change it.
So you are from Mangalore. There is KMC Manipal in Mangalore. If you did not do well, you're obviously going to get a great medical college now. If you could not, if you did not do this well, let's say you would score 570, 580, would your dad get you admission in KMC Manipal, which is one of the best medical colleges in the country, but it's very expensive?
No, sir, not KMC Manipal, not that.
Okay.
We'll be looking for a government college.
You were looking for a government college. Your parents could not have afforded you KMC Manipal.
Yes, sir.
So 11th end, you figured out that something is terribly wrong. So what did you do then?
I told that to my mother, sir. My mother was more tense than me. She was like, you wasted a year. And she went into YouTube methods of studying and all of that. And that's when we stumbled upon Aryan Bhaiya's YouTube channel. And then one thing led to the another. I joined a NEET prep course that she was batch in 12th beginning. And from then it's been amazing for me. My score improved like greatly.
Okay, so students, I want to tell you, share something with you. She probably attempted the maximum, amongst the maximum number of questions on our platform. From in 1 year, 31,000 questions attempted. 31,000 questions in around, I would say around 300 days. So almost 100 questions a day, which is phenomenally consistent. If you look at number of tests attempted, so this was a roller coaster journey for her. If you see this full test 13, this was uploaded on 5th of September. She scored 625. A week before that, test 12, she scored 655, and test 11, 611. So it was the topsy-turvy ride was going on all till the end of the exam, right?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Okay. So now you change your method. So what changed? So give us example of physics. What did you change in physics when you came to 12th?
It's like I used to by heart the formula before. I stopped doing that. I took into understanding the derivation, the assumptions which are made during the derivation of the formula. And then I was able to understand the question and then use the formula there. Instead of, rote mugging up of the formula, it sort of went inside my head by practice.
So give us an example of that.
Like the collision formulas. So there is a scenario for each formula and they have based on certain assumptions and then derive that formula for those. So there will be multiple formulas, and if you try to by heart them, you have to also by heart the scenarios in which they can be used, and it's just tremendous to do.
Yeah. So if the scenario is not going to be exactly the same in the exam, then you're stuck.
Yeah, then using the formula is completely waste.
Yeah, understood. So what you're saying is when it comes to physics, it is important that you understand the assumption. You obviously need to remember the formula somewhat. Every time you're not going to derive the formula for maximum height and range of a projectile, but you should be very, very clear with the assumption. When it comes to range, there is a clear assumption that we are not we are assuming that there is no horizontal acceleration, there is only vertical acceleration, right? If there is going to be horizontal acceleration, then you have to go back to your equations of motion and apply them, right? Correct, correct. Fair enough, fair enough. So, so how did you motivate yourself through these ups and downs? Your mock test scores are definitely not consistent towards your final score of 670. So how did you say to yourself, almost 2 weeks before NEET exam, 3 weeks before NEET exam, you scored 611, and you were telling me you were targeting Jipper Pondicherry. So that would have been a huge damper. You would have been like, what's going on? This is terrible.
Yeah, so that's because I did not take the mock test score to be equating it to my final NEET score. What I thought of is that if I make a mistake now, and if I rectify that, and that question comes in final NEET, I won't do the mistake again. So it's good I did the mistake now. It's good my score is low now.
Did you also maintain some kind of a mistake copy, a mistake notebook?
Yeah, error book. I went through like 7-8 error books throughout my 12th grade, filled them with errors.
And you would revise them before every mock test. What would you do with those error books?
Yeah, while I write them itself, a part of it will go inside my head. I'll remember the mistake. And otherwise also every 2-3 months once, I would go through all the errors that I've done in the previous book and try to understand it to see if I've improved over the days.
This is fantastic. I think this is fantastic. So students, what you have in front of you, Sana Savaran, what she's telling you is, it's not going to be an easy journey. There is a big transition in the way you study from class 10 to 11th. There is a lot of focus on understanding concepts and then being able to apply them. If you think that you understand, but you're not able to apply them, then probably you have not understood them in the first place. The battle is not lost. A lot of students would struggle in class 11. But if you come around this fact that, okay, I need to understand concepts and then apply them, she went through this journey in 12th. She was able to turn it around. So this is fantastic. Sana, which college are you targeting at this score?
At this score right now, I'm looking for Madras Medical College.
You're looking for Madras Medical College. Okay. Now, if someone from your neighborhood, so in your family, are there people who have scored such a big rank, or you are going to be the first person?
Yeah, this is me, only me, who's getting into a government medical college.
This is only you who's getting into a government medical college. So if someone from your neighborhood comes to you and says, this is my kid, he's coming from 10 to 11, he wants to prepare for NEET, he wants to crack a government medical college like you, what would be the 2 things which you would tell this child, which you feel are the most important to cracking an exam like NEET?
Well, the first one would be determination. You should have a lot of determination if you're entering into this competitive exam journey. You will have to know that you will be writing a lot of mock tests throughout your preparation period, and you will get low scores in a large percentage of them. But that should not deter you. It's good you're making a mistake, because then you won't do them in the final exam. The more mistakes you make, the better it is.
And what is the second thing you will tell him?
That would be the method of preparation again. You have to not by heart like you did in 10th. There should be a change. And for biology especially, keywords are important, diagrams.
And in physics, understanding physics, physical chemistry, understanding formula, not only formula, but their base assumptions, how you derive them is important, so that you can apply them properly. Fantastic, Sana. This is excellent. Students, I would recommend watch this video again. A lot of students, especially students who are in class 11th right now, who are struggling with their studies, there is a lot of hope. All is not lost. There is still a lot of time. 18 months remain in NEET 2023. Sana at this point of time in class 11th was struggling, badly struggling. And she scored 670 this year. And in fact, she was actually targeting 700. So it's all is not lost. You can still crack it, but go through this interview again, guys, and you would find this extremely useful. Sana, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir.